Hi, I'm Julie. Welcome to Hacienda Harley-Davidson in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're a world-class dealership with the largest inventory of new and used motorcycles in the Southwest. At Hacienda, we believe that customizing is in. So whether you're looking for the latest fashion or in need of new parts and accessories for your hog, you can count on Hacienda's competitive prices, convenient hours, and expansive motor clothes and parts and accessories departments to meet your needs. At Hacienda Harley-Davidson, our service department is full of master technicians, which is the highest level of training available from Harley-Davidson, on staff 7 days a week. At Hacienda, we don't believe there's any traffic jams on the extra mile. And now I'd like to introduce you to Matt Risley, one of the youngest master technicians in the Harley-Davidson family, as he introduces us to the dyno room, one of the many ways that we here at Hacienda help you get the most out of your Harley-Davidson. And stay tuned to meet Rick Hatch, owner of Hacienda Harley, as he introduces us to a top product.
Hi, my name is Matt Risley. I'm a master mechanic here at Hacienda. One of the things I love the most about my job is to build high-performance engines. It all starts and ends in this room. This is the dyno room, and this is where all horsepower and torque is figured. When the bike comes in initially, it is figured to the numbers that it has in it or how much output of power it has. After an engine has been built, the bike is put back in here after it's been broken in to tune it and to get the most maximum power out of it possible. I truly believe that this room is very, very much necessary to use to get the most output out of the engine. There's two critical tools when using this machine. First is experience, to know how to run it, and secondly is the use of the exhaust gas analyzer. This machine sends information to the computer that shows how much fuel is being ran through the system, whether it be rich or lean. Rich meaning too much fuel, lean meaning not enough. What I plan to do is to show y'all how to set this up today, hook up the spark plug wires, and make a run. So that's what we're going to do. The first thing I do is I hook up the inductive leads to the wires, and this is what tells the computer when the spark plugs are firing. This is critical with the use of the drum to let it know the RPMs that the motor is at. Secondly, what we'll do is we'll put the timer on it, which this is what activates the computer and lets it know that it's sampling the system. Next thing we'll do is we'll start the bike up. After the bike has been cycled through a couple of start-stop sequences, the information can be accessed within the computer. By pulling up the customer's name and the run that you've selected, you can check the exhaust gas mixture along with the overall horsepower and torque of the bike. Again, I really believe that this is critical with any build that you do, and I recommend that you come down to see me to get this done. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
Hi, welcome to Hacienda Harley-Davidson. I'm Rick Hatch, bringing you the most valuable product of the week. It's an XM satellite radio brought to you in part by J&M Corporation. This XM satellite radio features 171 channels of broadcast music. If you can imagine, you can listen to anything like classic rock and roll, bebop, even country western. Also, a good feature of this product is you can easily remove it, take it and install it in your car or in your home. Easily done. Has a volume control here on the left handlebar. It's easily accessed. You can turn the volume up to where you can hear this thing over the wind noise, over the road noise, 80 miles an hour. I've tested it myself. It works very well. The speakers are amplified and waterproof, and if you look at them, they look like they were built for Harley-Davidson. If you like your music like I do, come and see us at Hacienda Harley-Davidson.
Now sit back and join Rick and Billy Chapman on the fly and ride adventure of a lifetime with Steel Thunder Outfitters out of Mazatlan, Mexico. And come into Hacienda Harley and enter the sweepstakes to win your own fly and ride adventure.
Steel Thunder Outfitters Two-Wheel Adventures, hosted by legendary outfitter Billy Chapman, is the television show for motorcycle enthusiasts who dream about the challenge of riding in remote and exotic locations. From deep in the Amazon jungles to discovering new frontiers in the Sierra Madre Mountains, Steel Thunder Outfitters, two-wheel adventures. Motorcycles in Mexico add up to one of the best adventures any rider could ever dream of. The best ways to experience these biker fantasies is outfitter style. In this episode, Billy and his Steel Thunder team will host a group of bikers on the fly and ride trip of a lifetime to ride Espinazo del Diablo. Translation, the Devil's Backbone, 8,000 feet up into the Sierra Madre Mountains, and finish at the Steel Thunder camp in Mexiquillo. Their journey will begin on the beaches of Mazatlan, home to Steel Thunder headquarters. They'll travel on the newest Harleys through one of Mexico's oldest colonial towns. They'll enjoy beach life, fish, shoot clays, bring smiles to some children's faces, and have one great time along the way. As always, our Steel Thunder crew will make sure we get it all on film.
Hey,
welcome,
Bill.
Welcome to Mexico.
How you doing, buddy boy?
Good to see you,
Welcome
bud.
to see you.
Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Amigo? Good to see you, man.
How's your flight, man?
Good.
Awesome. First class.
All right. Well, let's go to the shop, you guys. And when, we got all the riders waiting on us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Good to see you guys, man.
The headquarters for Steel Thunder Outfitters is the heart of the operation for all expeditions.
Hey,
This is where guests are greeted, introduced to their bikes, and support staff gear up.
Andy Simone, Rick, J-Mac,
Hey, Mac, how you doing?
his wife Linda.
Linda? Linda? Chapman?
Well, here we are, you guys. We're in Mazatlan, Sinaloa, Mexico. We're going to ride up deep into the Sierra Madres and ride the Devil's Backbone. Let me show you your bikes, you guys. Rick, I believe you ordered a Road King.
Billy puts Rick on a Road King, which is what he rides at home. Andy has requested a Fat Boy to try something new. Linda and J-Mac are both on wide glides.
J-Mac?
And Chappie rides his own bike that he's added his own to.
I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to go get my bike. Okay, you guys, leave all your stuff here. The staff will get it. Let's go to the hotel, check in, and go out and party Mazatlan style.
On Harleys ranging from wide glides to Road Kings, our riders are underway. Their journey begins in Mazatlan, which lies on the Pacific coast of Mexico in the state of Sinaloa, some 800 miles south of Nogales, Arizona. This tropical paradise has an average temperature of 82 degrees and 18 miles of pristine beach. Our group is staying at the beachfront Holiday Inn Sunspree Resort.
We're at the Sunspree Resort, you guys. Let's go in and enjoy ourselves, check in, have a beer. We'll meet back here in an hour. Going to Gringo Lingo tonight. Here we go, baby. Okay, Huff, this is what we need to do.
I've been an outfitter for over 28 years. I always try to give my guests what they want, in a way they may not be able to experience it on their own.
Make sure we got everything we need. Es muy importante traer las
If it's fishing, we'll take you into the Amazons for peacock bass, with a full staff, first-class service. If it's motorcycles, make it the best. Bikes, service, scenery, and the overall experience.
It's time for our group to enjoy a night on the town at one of the local favorite hotspots. There'll be no riding tonight, just lots of fun and camaraderie.
Bad dog, bad dog.
Mexico has long been known for its nightlife, both traditional and cosmopolitan. New friends are easy to find and add to the excitement.
I always keep Armor All wipes in my saddlebags. Keep my boots clean after a long day's ride.
Billy's staff is working under the pressure of a deadline, taking care of every detail for this remote riding adventure. It's critical to travel with all the necessary tools and proper support. The STO team has been working for weeks to organize the trip, and it's all got to be loaded and ready to roll.
Okay, you guys, our goal is to reach Devil's Backbone deep in the Sierra Madres, huh? We got all the support out there. We got satellite phones if anybody wants to make a long distance call, lobster, big steaks, a lot of beer, a lot of water, lots of gasoline. It's gonna be a great trip. And we're ready to roll.
Billy starts the riders off in town so they can enjoy some of the natural pleasures Mazatlan has to offer. This gives everyone a chance to get used to the bikes before traveling the backcountry. No trip to Mexico is complete without a little time on the beach. Everyone gets a chance to park their bikes, change gears, and join in on the beach party. The Steel Thunder support team makes sure there are lots of activities to choose from. ATVs, volleyball, and snorkeling are just a few choices for some fun in the sun.
I'm Rick Hatch, Hacienda Harley-Davidson, Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm a franchise dealer for 30 years. I also own a candy store called Hacienda Customs. I sell pure steel, Paul Yaffe, and Big Dog choppers. Riding Harley-Davidsons in Mexico, fishing at Lake El Salto. When I heard about this trip, I wasn't going to miss it.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Steel Thunder Outfitters two-wheel adventures.
Hacienda Customs next to Hacienda Harley, Scottsdale, Arizona. Release the beast.
This week's two-wheel tip is brought to you by Hacienda Customs.
I want to demonstrate to you today the way to tie down your own personal bike on your own personal trailer. That little hesitation you noticed there was the front wheel going into a wheel cock. Helps to stabilize this bike. I'm going to get off from the left-hand side here, holding on the bike as I get off, just to keep it balanced. This is a soft tie down supplied by Ankara. You can see it has the two eyes for the tie down here, the tie down hook. And this is a lambskin to keep from scratching the chrome. So I put this over the handlebar, underneath the wires. Make sure you go underneath the wire. I have here 1,200-pound ratchet tie downs by Harley. Since you're tying down the biggest, baddest bike, make sure that you use a good tie down. Hook it through the straps like that. Ratchet it like this. I'm going to even it up here a little bit. What we're looking for is about 1.5 inches of free play here. If you keep that 1.5 inches of travel, you're not going to mess up the front fork spring. You're not going to collapse that. That's important. It'll still give the bike rigidity that you need here and keep it from falling off the trailer. This strap here, if you left it loose, will come back, damage the tank, damage the chrome. So we tie it off right here. One person can do this easily and safely, and I hope it's been of some help to you. I'm Rick Hatch, Hacienda Harley-Davidson. Come and see us.
The beach has been fun, but it's time to gather up the group, leave new friends behind, and move on down the road.
How was that for a good time, you guys?
Awesome.
Now let's go see the kids and put a smile on their face before we take a good ride.
In the tradition of biker goodwill, Steel Thunder Outfitters tries to support the children of Mexico wherever they ride. This stop